talk about something that was kind of a core experience for probably pretty much anybody, at least in the Northwest. I think it was probably national, but anyone in the Northwest that grew up between the 70s and 80s at least, probably the 90s. I don't think so much anymore, but that was the Peechee. Everybody had a Peechee. Yeah, bought plain old Peachees when you went to school every quarter or every year, and you kept your schoolwork in it, and it often became defaced. Um, Most stereotypically, the runners and stuff, you draw on the guys that were on the face of the, make the javelin a sword, or you'd make the, what was it, the baton for the relay race into a dynamite stick or something like that. Anyway, eventually our Peachees became kind of a way to proclaim the bands we were into and stuff. So I thought it might be kind of interesting to see. Definitely, I had kept a couple of them. By this time, it's right at the transition from metal to punk, so you can see that in one Peechee for sure. And it's definitely kind of humorous. So let's take a look at the first one. So the first Peechee, so here's side A. Side A is hardcore heavy metal. And then I had on here, so by then we'd already kind of weeded out a lot of the bands we thought weren't cool enough. These ones still were making the cut. So we had Motorhead, Angel Witch, Holocaust, Accept, which eventually became popular with Balls to the Wall, Venom, of course, the infamous first super serious black metal band, or satanic metal, Iron Maiden, of course. And this would have been just about up to when they came out with Number of the Beast, but pretty much those first three albums at that point. Vardis. By the way, this probably is in about 82. This might be 81 or 82, somewhere in that period. Vardis and Raven. And there is that side right there. I'm thinking for each of these Peachees, maybe I'll throw a song link in the bottom. For this one, I'd probably put Holocaust, because of all of these, that's one band that some people don't really quite know about, and they had a pretty cool little sound. Eventually, I think they got covered. I think Metallica might have done a cover of one of their songs, and they kind of became underground favorites of some of the people from that era. And then side two, hardcore punk. Look at that. All right. And then you can see we've got the Black Flag, you got your Dead Kennedys, KJ for us was Killing Joke, DOA, Subhumans, that would have at that point probably been the Canadian Subhumans, GBH, charged GBH, but GBH, Sex Pistols, UK Subs, China White, and The Exploited. And a lot of this was chosen just because these were probably some of the first bands that we had albums from. So again, it gives you an idea of that. And then the next one I have, Straight Edge has been discovered. So what do I got on here? Straight Edge, not a movement or a set of rules. It is an anti-obsession, anti-stupidity, pro-alertness. I don't remember these anymore. Positive thinking idea. And at that point, it was... it wasn't really associated with like Christianity or anything. It was, pretty much just Minor Threat. There you got in the background, you got Mr. I believe that's, what's his name? Kissinger, I think. And at the bottom it says, is this the future that you want? Look at that, Mr. Jim Jones. All right, what do we got on side two here? Oh, look, it's a big, I hate all these things. Okay, what are these things? At this point, Ozzy was off the list. Oh, look, Dynasty. Three's Company. Oh, Geraldo Rivera. We were ahead of the curve on that one. Some Def Leppard there. KKK. And Nazis. Hey, good job, guys. Fonzie. Oh, no, Fonzie. And look at that. You got your Fantasy Island and Reagan. Well, Reagan's a must, right? I mean, come on. The Smurfs didn't make the cut. It looks like the Army didn't make the cut either. Oh, look. It's... oh, look at that. There he is. And someone wrote faggot on there. I'm sorry. That's not PC. And who did that? Oh, smoking. Didn't like smoking. There's what's his name? I forget that guy's name too, but he was in like That's Incredible and all that stuff. And drinking. Look at that. Pretty interesting. A couple cool things inside here. This still has like all my old schoolwork. This is probably from like 10th grade, 9th, 11th grade. But there's a couple things in here, and I might read some of these sometime for one of the videos. One of them is I do a little report about punk rock. It was kind of fun to read what 10th grade punk rock is about. And then I did another one here that was about the moral majority. I wonder what I said in that one. Oh, look at this. Anarchy. I think we were trying to design a shirt, maybe. So, you gotta have your anarchy, which of course is good. And then I think in this thing, I was trying to come up with some kind of a against the grain logo that might end up being a t-shirt. I don't think we ever did any t-shirts at all. We didn't really have many logos, but that was my little sketch there. An old fanzine, Punk Lust, for anybody who's ever got that magazine. That used to be around. Oh, there you go, 82. That kind of dates it. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. Anyway, hopefully you guys find that a little bit entertaining. What was on the back of this one? Let's see. Oh yeah, we got all that. We got everything. Okay. Hope you enjoy. I'm sure many of you have your own memories of Peechees and bands and all that kind of stuff of the day. See you guys soon.